Hello, it's Leon and Kate here from Treehouse Village. And this video in our series is all about ownership and pricing.
There are 5 home types that we are building at Treehouse Village, and you can see them laid out here. If you're curious to know what these look like, you can check out our video on the design of the homes. The homes are named after trees, which you can find on the property. So these home types are all fairly modest in size, and one of the reasons why they've been designed that way is because the seldomly used rooms in everybody's homes have been pulled out and moved into the common house so that they can be shared and really maximize the use of that space for the community's benefit. You can also see what's in the common house when you view our design video. So what do you get when you purchase a home at Treehouse Village? Well, you get your fully equipped private home, which again includes bedrooms, one or more bathrooms, kitchen, and living dining areas, as well as some utility spaces, including laundry hookups. But you also get, in addition to these fully equipped private homes, you get access to over 2,500 square feet of high quality shared indoor space, which includes a number of types of amenities that a lot of people simply don't have access to in their own private homes. And so you get access to quite a wonderful array of space as part of your purchase. You also get access to acres of high quality outdoor shared space, including gardens, beautiful forest land, and access to nature trails and other quality outdoor spaces.
Tree houses.
Apparently there's going to be some tree houses. The cost for these homes is, our target pricing is between $230,000 and $380,000 per home plus HST. And that's $230,000 for the smallest home and $380,000 for the largest home. And then the other homes are scaled in between there. And the final pricing on the homes hasn't been determined yet. And that's because we don't actually have the final design done, and we don't have the final prices yet for construction. But that is definitely the target range that we are working with as a community, and that our design and other professionals are gearing the project up towards. It's important to note that the purchase price of the homes does include shared ownership of the common amenities. So the common house, the lands, and so on, those prices are included in the home purchase prices that you see there. We do need to say that the price is subject to change, and that is again because not all the project details are finalized yet, but we're hard at work getting to that point so that everybody is clear on what is actually for sale and at what price. The project is not a custom design project in terms of the homes are going to have a consistent level of finish throughout. There may be some options that are available for each home, but basically there's going to be a set of standard finishes that are applied throughout the homes. However, because this is a condominium ownership model, betterments are permitted at the owner's expense over time. So if you want to swap out kitchen fixtures or bathroom fixtures and so on, or flooring, that is permitted because of the ownership type. And finally, homes can be bought and sold on the open market. So if and when homeowners are ready to move on from Treehouse Village, they can sell their home and recover their equity in the home.
And this slide here is really to highlight some of the costs or the inputs and the savings or benefits that are inherent in this co-housing development. In many ways, co-housing is a lot like building your own home. And so just like building your own home, you would have those same costs. So you somehow have to figure out how to build and purchase the home. For most people, that's through a down payment and a mortgage. and prices are comparable to quality market housing in that region. And then there's the time and effort that goes into developing it, designing it, and maintaining it, which is would be standard if you were building your own home. And even if you're buying your own home, you have many of those same costs in terms of buying it outright and maintaining it in the long term. But some of the savings and benefits we want to highlight that are inherent in co-housing are that you have access to things that may otherwise not be affordable or possible to you. So for instance, I know for our family, like having a workshop like the one that's in the design for Treehouse Village is something that we would normally not have access to, and is really exciting. Another place of savings is that these homes are going to be highly energy efficient. So we are expecting that the heating bills for these homes will be on the order of about $100 per home per year, which really helps as energy prices are volatile and unknown going into our future. We also can expect low and steady maintenance costs. Because it's condominium ownership structure, the monthly fees that go towards helping to maintain the community, a slice of those is put aside for long-term, larger renovations or maintenance projects that need to happen. And so what you expect in condos that are well managed is really regular contributions to maintenance projects rather than big surprises every few years of large expenditures. Then there's this opportunity for a sharing economy, and this is where it gets really hard to put a dollar figure on what this is worth for people. But if you can have access to maybe 3 meals a week and only have to take your turn cooking, once every 3 weeks or once a month, what's that worth to have that extra time to spend, with your family? The opportunities for childcare, exchanging with other families of, I'm going to the grocery store, can you watch my kid while I pick up things that you need, that kind of thing. A walking school bus, opportunities for those things abound in co-housing. And sharing equipment as well, things we've talked about, like the workshop, the tools, the kitchen gadgets, or just building trusting relationships with your neighbors, and you can ask them to borrow something from their home as well. So there are so many opportunities there for sharing that are hard to quantify. We have a lot of interest in our members for reducing the number of cars they have, and in a car share, perhaps on the site. So that could be a way to have savings living in co-housing. And then the really intangible things like, what is it worth to have children who are happier and healthier because they have a supportive community to grow up in, that village to raise children, the nature at their doorstep, and also longer life for everyone. So we know that social isolation is a major killer, and co-housing has been shown to be a real antidote to that. So lots of benefits to think about as well when you're thinking about the cost benefit of co-housing. So please click to the next video to discover more about Treehouse Village and how you can get involved.
Next up, Part 7, Joining Treehouse. For more information on Treehouse Village Eco-Housing, see our website at treehousevillage.ca. We still have space for future neighbors.